Hello, welcome. This is your first time. Welcome back if you are returning. My name is Miranda. Thought I'd pull a few cards today. Beginning of a new month. I'm just curious. I have an incredible urge to deliver a message. So let's find out together what this message is. What is the energy for the collective right now? Wow. Queen of Wands. And I must say that the card turned over deliberately. I feel as if I had no choice but to flip that card over with Page of Wands on the bottom. Some good news about a feminine energy, very attractive, alluring, um, attention getting, and attention seeking is what I heard in my head. This is somebody who actively works to have the focus on them. And it looks like some of you're receiving some good news about a person like that. Number 15, the devil. Four of swords, four of cups, page of pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we have eight of swords. So this is definitely about something that is not restful energy. This is stress, anxiety. And I look at this, the devil, which I also think of as being bound. The eight of swords is also a card of being bound. The eight of swords is self-induced in many cases. It's overthinking. It's anxiety. It's being all up in your head to the point where you're immobile. The devil is that darker energy that may have you restricted in a way, not entirely visible to the outside world, but you are under the thumb of someone or something else, not fully autonomous. And I look at that bookends here as far as the reading, that energy of being trapped, and they're even restricting the other energies. They're sort of keeping it all contained. Somebody is being controlled. It feels like somebody is trying to escape some sort of a situation. I have acceptance and anger. Oh, from the higher self deck. So accept yourself, accept the situation as it is, and accept the anger that comes as a result of you taking assessment. You look at the situation as it is. Whomever this person is, this is you collective or somebody connected to your energy, but somebody really needs to be honest with themselves. A situation that they may have tried to pretty up. They try to make it appear to be more positive than it is. They need to face the reality of this situation. It is not healthy. It's not healthy. And that anger makes me think that possibly they were manipulated or believed that they were. Somebody gave their power away. Somebody's not taking accountability for their current circumstances. In fact, they are seeking to blame someone. Transformation, but the transforming is all on them. If this is you, collective, you seem to be committed to changing this situation, not accepting this restriction. Somebody wants out. They want out. We have trust. Oh, vision. Listen. Confusion. And on the bottom, we have happiness. Okay. This is interesting and not very, very clear to me. So let's talk through it. What we have for the current energy is the devil and trust. Somebody trusted someone. Someone put their trust in someone who proved to be toxic. And forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself for missing the signs that now you see clearly. You see them very clearly. Somebody has absolute clarity about this situation, this relation. This is a person. Somebody has gotten close to a person who they now are just discovering who that person is. They thought they knew them and they were wrong. And what they're saying does not please them. What they're saying is that this person quite possibly deliberately got close to them, meaning it wasn't natural, it wasn't unplanned, it wasn't something that happened. It was a person who sought out an opportunity to get close to this person because as part of a strategy. So they feel used. You feel used. Forgive yourself for being used. This is a lesson. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's a lesson clearly because now you know. And now you know what it looks like. And now you know that sometimes it's not going to be obvious to you. Sometimes somebody is going to want something from you, even if you can't figure out what it is. Their energy is one of taking. And I do believe that you had that inkling and you possibly dismissed it or thought that it was you sort of making things up in your head. Okay, so this is somebody who is figuring out the difference between overthinking and intuition and sorting that out. And that can be extremely confusing for people who are on that journey, who have that lesson to learn, most particularly if overthinking is a trauma response. So you believe that you're being suspicious because of what happened to you when it could be intuition. And sometimes you think things are intuition, but it's truly just a trauma response. And deciphering that is difficult. I cannot pretend to have words of wisdom to help with that. I will say that intuition is felt in your body. You may have a physical reaction to it. Overthinking, not so much. You can think yourself into anxiety and have exhibit those feelings associated with anxiety. But again, intuition for me, it always hits me in the pit of my stomach. If my stomach is acting funny, whatever the thought or emotion I'm having at that time is most likely intuition and not a result of my mind. Um, so you know you got yourself tied to the wrong person. Looking for a reprieve, looking for a rest, looking to heal your way out of this situation. You have the vision of releasing this. You see this as being possible and probable in your future. What you don't know is that this will not play out the way that you envision it. You will have you have communication, you have signs and synchronicities trying to help you. The universe is trying to help you escape this. You are being guided, you do have assistance, you are not alone. You may even find that you become motivated to leave this bad situation because there's another more pleasant situation being offered to you. And that would be that's the universe's way of getting you moving is by dangling a carrot for you, helping you want to separate from this toxic situation by presenting you with other options. Two of Cups, Six of Cups. Oh my goodness, yes, other options. So there may be a new romantic interest who comes along and helps you separate completely from this past person, or really it's current. You have not fully separated. Whomever this is, collective, if it's you or somebody around you, they haven't fully separated, but that is their intention. Clarify, Four of Cups. Where's the disappointment coming in? What's the oh? And I got two cards that flipped over right when I realized what that is. That is somebody from your past, somebody from the past that you passed by. You missed the opportunity with them probably to get involved with this person that you now believe is toxic. That person, that opportunity is coming around again. A missed opportunity is being presented as a new opportunity. And what I have, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. There's fearfulness, however, that the way that it ended, however this unfolded in the past, there's a fear that there are hurt feelings there and that you won't be received well by this other person. Nobody wants to hear that. They don't want to accept that they've been passed over. And so this person would have to accept that they were passed over and then continue to be receptive now that you want to give them another try. So there is that. That's the challenge. The energy is there that it may not go according to plan. But it also looks like this may be, with this Two of Cups and Six of Cups, this is quite possibly this person, the missed opportunity, was a deep spiritual union or relationship, a situation. This is somebody with whom you have a connection, a spiritual connection. And that's why the universe is conspiring with you to make it happen. There is something to be born out of the spiritual connection. I believe that whatever this connection, whatever lesson is supposed to be learned through this connection, whatever opportunity is supposed to be gained through this connection, for whatever reason, it did not work out, but it is supposed to. And so here we go again. This is something that's supposed to happen that makes me believe that this, whatever good comes out of this connection, is not limited to just the two of you, but also will affect the larger world around you. And you're getting help making it happen. What we have as far as potential outcomes is the Page of Pentacles and confusion. So somebody is studying something, trying to learn something, but they are not learning it quickly. Okay, I understand. All right, I'm not even going to pull. I'm not going to pull to clarify that. The person who you got tangled up with somebody had some challenges. You had some challenges with discernment. You've had some challenges with discernment. The problem is you have not fully learned that lesson. You are in process. You are in the process of learning it. Your challenge, your biggest barrier to learning discernment is controlling your anxious mind. There is someone who overthinks. You seem very logic minded, but that gives you permission to cut out your feelings. So when you're feeling about something, you shut that down and you go straight to logic, which has led you to this challenging situation. In order to change this situation now and to prevent a reoccurrence, you've got to learn how to use your discernment, which also means feeling those feelings and using that extra information to help guide your decision. It is tough because you're still in that head loop. That's your knee jerk reaction. That's your fallback plan, is to always go with logic. It has served you well. It has also led you to this place. So it's time to do something different. But interrupting that pattern, interrupting that habit is the biggest barrier here to learning the lesson. The encouragement for you, if this is you collective and not someone connected to you, if this is you, your encouragement from me is that gaining control over that, being able to incorporate your actual emotions and your intuitive hits into your decision making does lead to happiness. That's the only barrier, is your overthinking mind, right? Which I'm going to say, which I know that you know, when the stakes are high, when there's additional pressure, that overthinking kicks in even more and it's much more difficult to relax it. So learning to manage your anxiety, learning to shut it off sometime or quiet it at least for a while, pause it so that you can hear what your intuition is telling you. Happiness and acceptance. This is the big lesson, discernment. I will pull one oracle to see if we can finish this reading off for the collective. They are learning to discern, learning to use all the information that they're being given and not focus solely on the fact, just the fact. I may need to cut and pull. These are cards that like each other. They're sort of sticky, stick together, but that one flipped out deliberately, so we'll take it. First light, beginning a new cycle. This is the beginning. This is going to happen. So even with your struggles here, Page of Pentacles, it's small. It's a small victory, but you are learning discernment. You are learning to make better decisions. You're learning to make decisions. And I say better. What I mean is you're learning to make decisions that fully support you, not just mentally, but also your emotional body, your spiritual body. You have to incorporate your emotion and your intuition into your decisions in order to fully honor yourself. And we have this beginning a new cycle, first light. This is happening for you right now. This is the beginning of a new way of being. So good news for whomever this resonates for. I hope that you find this message helpful. If it resonates, please like the video, follow or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.